Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel where I discuss all things screenwriting and helping creators break into the entertainment industry. As you may know, or if you don't know and you're new here, I am a development exec. I help match creators to entertainment professionals and launch their careers. So in this video, I'm going to talk a bit about how to process rejection. In screenwriting and just being a creator period, you do oftentimes experience rejection, and it's how you process it is how you get through it. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first step in processing rejection is you want to kind of look at it as redirection. Sometimes it may not be for you at that moment, and don't take it to heart or kind of like beat yourself up about it. It might be just a redirection for you. Sometimes, you know, certain things aren't for us during that certain time period, but the opportunity might come back later. So just look at it as a redirection, focus on other things, keep yourself busy. Being a screenwriter, you should always be working on new material or brushing up on material that you already have. So you should already always be busy working on other opportunities or other successes. So if you do have a rejection letter or a rejection from, you know, querying a few reps here and there, just know that it might not be good for that time period, but it's just a redirection. Direct yourself to things that you can control, like your material, improving your network, things like that. So focus on everything that you could control and contribute to your portfolio as a whole and your brand, your overall brand, and you'll end up forgetting that you even got a rejection letter or a rejection email. Okay, so this next point is not necessarily rejection, but it might be just harsh. So you might take it as rejection. So let's say you get writer notes back and they might not be as fair as you thought they would be, or they were a bit harsh and you didn't like the feedback that you got. With that, definitely take it with a grain of salt and put the notes towards anything within your script that you feel that it best fits. And if you don't feel like it fits, you don't have to use it. Definitely don't take anything personal with writer notes. A lot of writing is subjective and a lot of notes are subjective, but some people actually do know, you know, maybe what will make the script better, especially if they have sold before in this industry, or if they are like someone that is really well regarded and is a mentor. Definitely, I would say look at your scripts again and see where those notes would make the most sense within your script, but take it with a grain of salt and utilize whatever you respect from that, and don't take it as rejection. Just take it as some great criticism that can only enhance your writing and your overall brand. And this leads me into my next point, is gaining thick skin in this industry. I'm sure a lot of people know there's other industries where you have to have thick skin, but also with screenwriting, a lot of it is we're telling our personal stories, and a lot of our stories do come from our personal background, which is amazing. Continue to do that. Please keep doing that, because that only sets you apart. But just have thick skin within this industry. Sometimes your personal story might not be right for the industry right now. The industry trends are so volatile and they're changing every single day. So your story just might not be good right now, but let's say 2 years from now, your story might be the hottest thing that people are wanting. So definitely continue to get thick skin so that you can deal with these type of rejections and be truly confident in yourself that your material will work when it needs to work. Okay, so after a rejection, I highly recommend that you gain some feedback or writer notes from your writer friends, a mentor that you really respect their feedback, or someone that is in the industry that knows the trends or probably knows what would sell, and get those feedback from them to see where maybe you probably got the rejection from, they would know and see, because they're outside of it, they're not in it, writing it with you. They're another set of eyes. You get a fresh set of eyes on it, and they can see maybe where there were some holes or where the story kind of got lost. Just get as much feedback as you can on these scripts, because they will be able to tell you maybe why you got a rejection. Also, I'm gonna do another plug of Screencraft. With Screencraft, you enter into our competitions and you get the add-on, or you get the service where you get feedback notes. That is a wonderful, wonderful service, because most of our writers that have gotten notes back, they've come back after revising their script and they've placed higher, and some have even won in a competition after getting those notes back. So sometimes you just need a fresh set of eyes that can go through the story and tell you where maybe it got a little lost, or that's why it got a rejection. So seek out who you can get another opinion on and see why it may have gotten rejected. This is something I always say in my videos, no matter what, because I want everyone to literally have this in the back of your mind. This might be a good time to brush up on industry trends and tastes. So doing that, you have to do a lot of research. So you want to research the trades. You want to hear about who's the next producer that just got promoted. You want to hear about the production company that just opened. For example, like Gabrielle Union has her production company and she's doing work with BET Plus. So you want to know these things. You want to know what production company has paired with a streamer, or what production company has paired with a large studio and they have maybe a first look deal and they're looking for projects that are similar to yours. You won't know that unless you're doing research with like the trades, or researching these companies individually. But also you want to just network with these people. And this is in actually one of my other videos where I talked about how to create momentum. You want to just create this running list of people that you want to communicate with, network with. And this is all in research. So definitely research these industry trends and research who has different tastes and what's their mandates, to see where your projects might fit in. And sometimes with the rejection emails that you get from reps or industry professionals, it might just be that, you know, your specific script that you sent over isn't in line with what the tastes are right now. So that's why it's really good to research and really know what these reps and production companies or producers are looking for. A lot of them are on panels, especially around like festival season. They will go on panels and they will talk about, you know, what they're looking for, who they're looking for, what type of projects they typically work with. So you want to stay on top of that. Follow these people on Twitter, follow them on Instagram, see what they're into. Not really get, you know, stalkish. Don't stalk these people, but you definitely have to stay on top of what they're working on and what they're interested in. And most times that will lead to a meeting, a general meeting, because they will see that, wow, you've been keeping up to date with what I have going on, and you saw a connection with what I want in your projects, and you made that connection on your own. This most times will lead to a meeting. So definitely stay on top of these trends, stay on top of what everyone is excited about, and this could lead you to a success story. Okay, so my final tip is, if you were rejected, then likely it wasn't for you. So definitely keep in mind that whatever is for you will always find you, and there likely won't be as much resistance for it to be a connection or for you to get it. So just be confident in that you will make these natural connections. You will get these rejections along the way, but just know and be confident that whatever is for you will find you, and it will make that natural connection and it will be strong. So just be confident in knowing that the timing just might not be right at that moment. But eventually it might open up. Like I said before, when you're researching these industry trends, the timing will align eventually. So you gotta be a little bit patient in this industry, but also you have to know what's for you, will always be for you, and it will never miss you. So if you got rejected, it might just be a little bit of redirection, but just know that eventually you will get that yes that could change your life forever. Alright guys, so those were my tips on how to process rejection. I hope this helped you guys, and if it did, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I will be sure to be back to give you more tips on emerging writers in this industry and breaking into the entertainment industry overall. I hope you enjoyed, and be back here soon.